Dean Henderson shouldn't have returned to Manchester United following loan moves and now has to leave, says Heurelho Gomes. Dean Henderson made a mistake by returning to Manchester United following his latest loan move and must now move on in order to fulfill his potential and revive his career. That is the opinion of former Premier League goalkeeper Heurelho Gomes, who has urged Henderson to seek a move away from Old Trafford due to his lack of game time at the club. Henderson has made just 2 appearances this season, playing backup to David De Gea, who has been one of United's best players over the past 6 months. Last season, De Gea was briefly replaced by Henderson as Manchester United's number 1, but the Spaniard has reclaimed his place in the team, surpassing 450 games for the team in October. As a result, Henderson has asked Ralf Rangnick to leave, but the Red Devils' interim boss revealed the request was turned down. If he wants to be a number 1 goalkeeper, Dean Henderson has to leave Manchester United. Former Watford and Tottenham goalkeeper Gomes told Ladbrokes at its launch of the 5-a-side bet on Chelsea v Tottenham. When you're behind a player like David De Gea, who does have his mistakes from time to time but is so important for the club, you're always going to struggle for minutes. You're going up against one of the best goalkeepers in England. When Henderson went back to Old Trafford after playing for Sheffield United, he needed to be sure that he was going to play. He needed that guarantee. I don't think it was a good move for him to permanently return to the club. He was having a good time with Sheffield United, performing well, playing week in, week out. He's a very good goalkeeper. But he needs more game time. When you're competing against De Gea for a starting place, it's always going to be hard. If he was playing regularly, I'm sure he'd be at a similar level to De Gea, but he's just not getting the chance, and there's currently a question mark next to his name. There's uncertainty around him at United because he never knows when his time is going to come. To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. That's not a good position to be in, especially for a young goalkeeper who was close to the England squad. Game time is so important, so I believe he has to move on and show everyone that he's capable of growing into one of the best goalkeepers in the division. Henderson has had 5 loan spells away from Manchester United since breaking into the Red Devils' first team in 2015. The 24-year-old spent 2 of those seasons at Sheffield United and was linked with a permanent move to Bramall Lane before his return to Old Trafford was confirmed. Ex-Manchester United striker Dimitar Berbatov was not surprised by Henderson's transfer request and says his former club should allow the shot stopper to leave, along with want-away stars Anthony Martial and Donny van de Beek. Players don't like him. Paul Parker says Man United players have major issue with teammate Manchester United. Summer move for Aston Villa's £40 million rated John McGinn. The kid looks lost. Roy Keane says something is amiss with Manchester United star. I'm not surprised to see that Dean Henderson has handed in a transfer request. I was expecting it, Berbatov told Betfair. Same for Donny van de Beek and Anthony Martial. These players aren't playing and it's clear they aren't happy, and as long as they love what they do, playing football, they should move. Henderson was bought to play. In his view, David De Gea was going through a difficult period. Signings can galvanize a player. You're not at your best, then all of a sudden you have competition, so you gather yourself and start producing. That's what happened with De Gea, and it was bad news for Henderson. I fully understand